Morning students. Now we'll study after the exercise 3.2. We already have finished that exercise yesterday. Further we have 3.3 exercise, and for that we have lots of formulas. So today we will learn one by one all the formulas, the types of formulas, and then we can go on the exercise and examples. So student, this is a key exercise because this exercise will containing lots of important formulas which will be helpful to you in the class 12th also in calculus portion. So look them one by one. First, I am telling you the addition formula in the trigonometry. In trigonometry, so addition formula is just like under the sign. I am telling you sine A plus B. Sine A plus B. Without proof, I am telling you only sine A plus B. Without proof, I am telling you. This is containing a proof, but you just look at directly that sine A plus B. Initially, it looks like that sine A plus sine B. It looks like that sine A plus sine B. But for a kind information, I tell you that sine is not any number. Sine is not any number which multiply inside the bracket like sine A plus sine B. It is false. It is false. Sine is not any number. Sine is an operator and it operates on A plus B. Here A and B are two different angles, and between them we have a plus sign. We have a plus sign. So when sine operates on A plus B, it gives sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. This is a direct answer, and I request you to remember the formula. Sine A plus B is equal to sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. Instead of that, if you have sine A minus B, obviously sign will change. Sine A cos B minus cos A sine B. This is for sine. Now further we have a cos and formulas. Cos A plus B is equal to, it's a cos A cos B. For plus it is coming minus sine A sine B, and definitely cos A minus B have a formula cos A cos B plus sine A sine B. So initially you have to remember that for sine, plus will follow plus sign, minus will follow minus sign. For the cos, plus will follow minus sign and minus will follow plus sign. And the way of writing the sequence you have to remember, you have to keep remember all the sequences. Sine cos, cos sine. In the case of sine, cos cos, sine sine in the case of cos. So these initial four formulas which will actually, these are key formulas, and based on that we have a next all the formulas. So further that I am going to tell you the formula for tan. Look at the tan A plus B. So very frankly I would speak something that tan meaning sine upon cos. So tan A plus B, I can write sine A plus B upon cos A plus B. See, very simple that sine A plus B upon cos A plus B is equal to tan A plus B, because sine upon cos is equal to tan. So okay, now you can put up the values. Sine A plus B, we have got this value. Look at sine A plus B, sine A cos B plus cos A sine B, and upon cos A plus B meaning cos A cos B minus sine A sine B. What you do to here, look at in next method I tell you, you divide the numerator and denominator by cos A cos B. It will not come in exam, just have to remember right here only. So you divide by cos A cos B. So what will happen now? Look at cos A, when this will divide by cos A cos B. So cos B and cos B will cancel. Sin A upon cos A will remaining. So sin A upon cos A will remaining give us a tan A. Again, if you didn't catch it, look at here. Cos A sin B is divided by cos A cos B. So cos A and cos A will cancel. Sin B by cos B will be tan B. Look at in denominator. So cos A cos B and cos A cos B same. When divided is fully cancelled. It is 1. And it is sin A upon cos A, sin B upon cos B. Sin A upon cos is a tan A, and sin B upon cos B it is a tan B. So overall we got the answer that tan A plus B is equal to is equal to tan A plus tan B upon 1 minus tan A tan B. So this is very fundamental and basic formula. You had initial 4 formulas, and based on that we have got tan A plus B. So based on that only one can easily reach on the second formula, that tan A minus B. Similarly we can go on that it is a tan A minus tan B upon 1 plus tan A tan B. This formula is very important. These two formulas are very important. It will come very often. It will come very often. So keep remember tan A plus B and tan A minus B. These are two very important formulas. Okay, further we can go on some new formulas. Before starting new formula, I want to tell you the use of these formulas. I want to tell you the use of these formulas. This is actually, we have more cot A plus B formula also, cot A minus B formula also. But these are not so important as far as the exam questions is concerned. So when question will come, I will tell you, no matter at all. This is again so easy. But till tan A plus B and tan A minus B, these 6 formulas are initially very important. Now I am telling you one example from my side only. Question may come, find the value of tan of 15 degree. This question is coming. Now what is the question? Tan 15. We had to find the value of tan 15. Last exercise yesterday I taught you the finding the value of all the trigonometric function for biggest value angle, like 1000 something like. But this is less than 90. It is less than 90. Even just after 90 or greater than 90, we can split the angle in 2 different angles, so that we can use the quadrant formula law, and then definitely we can get answer. But this is actually less than 90, so it's very tough to split it. So we'll use this particular formula, tan A plus B tan A minus B. How we can use the formula? Look at it. It's very gentle. Tan 15. This is a question. So you student, write to 15 as 45 minus 30. So I mean to say, split your angle into such angle whose value you know. Meaning tan 45 you know, tan 30 you know. So that we have chosen the split angle for 15 is 45 minus 30, meaning 15. Okay, because you know the angle of 45, you know the angle of 30. Now you student think that it is called A, it is called B, tan A minus B. Look at tan A minus B. So using this formula, use the formula of tan A minus B. A minus B is equal to tan A minus tan B upon 1 plus tan A tan B. We can use this formula. And after using the formula, what I get? Tan A meaning 45, B meaning 30. Tan A, tan 45, tan B, tan 30 upon 1 plus tan A tan B, tan 45 and tan 30. This is very simple. Instead of A you can write 45, instead of B you will write 30 and put the value here and get your answer. Like what further will come? Tan 45 is 1, tan 30 is 1 by over root 3. It is 1 into, this is tan 30, 1 by root 3. What will come next? Take an LCM, root 3 minus 1 upon root 3 plus 1. These root 3 will cancel from each other. You can leave your answer right here. If you want to do further, you can rationalize the term. Like what? Like you can rationalize the term. You just multiply and divide by opposite sign of denominator, and then what will come? Upside A minus B whole square. So A square plus B square minus 2AB upon A square minus B square. So very simple. A square meaning root 3 square and 1 meaning 1 square. So rationalization is very easy for one and all. Now further what we can get the answer? This is 3 and 1 4. So 4 minus 2 root 3 upon this gonna be 2, and after dividing 2 or separation, so 2 2s and 2 2s and 2 cancel one time. So after separation you will get this answer. So this is the correct answer, this may be correct answer. Both are true. But actually with this question I told the uses of tan A minus B. Similarly, if instead of tan 15, if you supposed to have question tan 75, then you will split in 45 plus 30. Then you have to use that time only tan A plus B formula. And I think this board is very important to you. This is sin A plus B, sin A minus B, cos A plus B, cos A minus B, tan A plus B, and tan A minus B. So 6 initial formulas we have seen here. So okay, let's look the next. Now I tell you some more formulas. So look at one by one. The next is, we have a formula sin A plus B is equal to sin A cos B plus cos A sin B, and sin A minus B we have a formula. Recently we have seen these formulas, sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. So what we are learning new, look at, if we add these two equations, so what we will get? If we add these two equations, what we will get? Look at this portion, right side I want to write first. Cos A cos B, cos A sin B, cos A sin B have a different sign, both will cancel. And here what remaining? Sin A cos B will be 2 sin A cos B. I am writing that only here. 2 sin A cos B equal to what remaining here? Sin A plus B plus sin A minus B, and write here sin A plus B plus sin A minus B. That you have seen one more important formula. This formula you can read like 2 sin A cos B. 2 sin A into cos B is equal to sin A plus B plus sin A minus B. So these formula will created in multiplication sign with 2 as a coefficient. When 2 is a coefficient, then 2 sin A cos B is a formula, this one. Okay, if we subtract these two, so what will happen? Generally one can easily do it. When you subtract, this gonna be minus, this gonna be minus, and this gonna be plus. Sign will change. So if this gonna be minus, so these two will have a same and both will cancel. If this after subtraction, this gonna be plus. So this is already plus, this will be plus, so both will add. So cos A sin B will be 2 cos A sin B, cos A sin B will be 2 cos A sin B. And what answer will be coming here? Sin A plus B minus, because you subtracted. So sin A plus B minus sin A minus B. So after subtraction you will get same answer. So this is the second formula. Now you can read that first formula is 2 sin A cos B, second formula is 2 cos A sin B. First formula is sin A plus B plus sin A minus B, second formula is sin A plus B minus sin A minus B. So you have to keep remember, we don't have any other way except to remembering the formulas. So okay, these two formula based on that I have taught. Now second, look at here. This is cos A minus B formula, cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. And second formula is cos A plus B. This is cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. So recently we had seen these formulas. Now I want to treat them by adding. So when we add, you know that no sign will change. So this is plus sin A sin B, this is minus sin A sin B, both will cancel. So what remaining? Cos A cos B, cos A cos B. On adding we'll have a 2 cos A cos B. 2 cos A cos B. So on adding these two, cos A minus B plus cos A plus B. Can I write cos A plus B first? Because it is an addition. So I want to write cos A plus B plus cos A minus B. Cos A plus B plus cos A minus B. One also can write initially this, but it is the base of the formula. First I want to write the addition and then second subtraction. Cos A plus B plus cos A minus B. This is a formula 2 cos A cos B. So you have got one more formula. On adding these two terms, no sign will change. These two have a plus and minus sign, either sign, so both will cancel. Cos A cos B will gonna be 2 cos A cos B, and cos A minus B plus cos A plus B, one can write cos A plus B plus cos A minus B. So this is a way. So these formula now you have seen now, will subtract them, will subtract. So after subtracting, what will happen? This will gonna be plus sign, this gonna be minus, and this gonna be minus. So after changing the sign, this is minus and both will cancel. Here it is sin A sin B is a positive sign. Sin A sin B will be positive sign. So both will gonna be 2 sin A sin B. And here after subtraction cos A minus B have to write initially because it is a minus sign. Cos A minus B minus cos A plus B will be there. Cos A minus B minus cos A plus B. So you have seen the fourth formula, and when you will actually do the analysis of all the formulas, look at the way in all the formulas A plus B is coming initially and A minus B is coming further. A plus B, A minus B, A plus B, A minus B, A plus B, A minus B. But fourth one is a strange formula. A minus B is coming prior and A plus B later. So student, you have to remember the formula from your side only. You just have to make the habit, to make the concept in your mind, make the trick from your side, how we can keep remember the formulas. This is the first formula. If you admit me, I just want to tell you some suggestion that remember the formula as sequence wise. As I have written here, I made it right here. Like first remember the formula 2 sin A cos B, 2 cos A sin B, 2 cos A cos B, 2 sin A sin B. Sin A plus B plus sin A minus B, sin A plus B minus sin A minus B, cos A plus B plus cos A minus B, and cos A minus B minus cos A plus B. If you will remembering the formula with the sequence will be easy to you. Otherwise it will be definitely fumble in your mind. You can't remember properly the formulas. Okay, so after the formulas, these are important formula, and remember this is very simple. Along with cos something, it is 2 is very important. 2, 2, 2 and 2. And pair is very important. Sin cos, cos sin, cos sin sin. So I don't think it's a problematic now. Okay, have taught from my side only. Now let's look some next one. So what I'm telling you. Look at the new formula, and the new formula called CD formula. CD formulas. CD formulas. What CD formulas? Look at here. Look at here. This is 4 formulas we had: sin A plus B, sin A minus B. Look at cos A plus B and cos A minus B. You know the formulas. Again, want to write. This is cos A minus B is equal to cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. So till now you have seen that these 4 are very important formulas. Based on that we have a more further formulas. So what new I'm telling you, this formula called CD formulas. So what CD formula? Look at. I assume for a while that A plus B, which is being here, A plus B and whatever the formulas you are having here. Further, what we had a formula first, I want to write them, all the formulas. These 4 formulas we have seen. Based on that, what 4 formulas we have seen? 2 sin A cos B, 2 cos A sin B, recently which I made here, 2 cos A cos B and 2 sin A sin B. These 4 formulas we have recently saw: sin A plus B plus sin A minus B, sin A plus B minus sin A minus B, cos A plus B plus cos A minus B, and cos A minus B minus cos A plus B. So these 4 formulas we right now saw. The next I'm telling you here, this is called CD formulas. And what CD formulas? Look at. First, I'm assuming that A plus B is C and A minus B is D. So in these formulas, A plus B I assume C and A minus B I assume D. And what will happen new? Look at. I want to do some more, thing here, more work here. Look at. I want to add them. What will conclude? After adding, when you assume that A plus B is a new angle C and A minus B is new angle T, I want to add them. So B and B will cancel. Plus and minus will cancel. A and A will be 2A. C and D will be C plus D. So A will be C plus D by 2. You have got the value of A. And after subtracting, if you will subtract, this is gonna be minus, this is gonna be plus, this is gonna be minus. A and will cancel. B and D will be 2B. This is C minus D, and you have got the value of B, C minus D upon 2. So what I am doing, actually we had A plus B equal to C, A minus B equal to D, alone A equal to C plus D by 2, and alone B equal to C minus D by 2. So what I am telling you new, look at the formulas. Suppose it is a first formula, it is a second formula, third one, fourth one, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. 8 formulas we have seen. Now I am taking the help of 5, 6, 7, 8. By 5. Look at, very interesting. By 5. Look at 5. Look at 5. 2 sine A cos B equal to sine A plus B sine A minus B. I want to substitute all the values in this formula and we'll get a new formula. Instead, I am writing first this formula, this method, this side. The right hand side I will write first. Look at sine A plus B. So what is A plus B? A plus B is C. So write sine C plus sine A minus B was D, sine D is equal to 2 sine, instead of A I will write C plus D by 2, and instead of B I am writing C minus D by 2 cos C minus D by 2. Now you can read the formula. It is called a CD formula. Now read it. Sin C plus sin D is equal to 2 sin C plus D by 2 cos C minus D by 2. Actually, what I got here, what I did here, I assumed A plus B equal to C, A minus B equal to D. Based on both these two, I got a value of A, I got a value of B. Now I have a values of A, B, A plus B, A minus B. And all the value I will substitute in 5, 6, 7, 8. So okay, by 5 we have got formula. Now you can read the formula. Sin C plus sin D. That's why it is called CD formulas. So okay, this is a 2 sin C plus D by 2 cos C minus D by 2. This is bracket is an angle of sine. This bracket is the angle of cos. And keep remember that this 2 is a part of angle. So 2 and 2 will not cancel. 2 and 2 will not cancel. 2 and 2 will not multiply. Because this is a part of angle. Angle will not change with the outer side values. So keep remember, by 6, now you are free to do the more work. 6 is sin C minus sin D is equal to 2 cos. Instead of A, you will write C plus D by 2 and sin C minus D by 2. So this is the next formula you have got. You have got by 6. Look at sin C minus sin D 2 cos C plus D by 2 sin C minus D by 2. Next CD loss. Next by 7. What you will get? 7 cos C plus cos D is equal to 2 cos C plus D by 2 cos C minus D by 2. 2 cos C plus D by 2 cos C minus D by 2. So this is the formula, and 8 definitely will strange one, because if you will see all the formulas, A plus B, A minus B was coming same sequence, but in last it's gonna be changed. A minus B and A plus B is coming. So okay, we do and something special here. It is cos a D, because A minus B is a D, cos D minus cos C. Cos D minus cos C will be 2 sin C plus D by 2 and sin C minus D by 2. I want to do a little change in the concept. In all formulas we have a C first and D letter. C first and D is in last. C is coming first and D is coming last. I want that C should come first and D should be last. So what I do, look at very interesting work I am doing. I am taking out minus common. So after taking minus common, it's gonna be changed. Cos C minus cos D will change. Like cos C minus cos D, it will happen after taking minus common. And here it is again, I am doing very important work. 2 sin C plus D by 2 is very same. sine, I'll take minus common from here, c minus d will change d minus c upon 2. Minus I take common, it's going to be d minus c by 2. And look at student, yesterday I taught you the quadrant formula. You know the quadrant formula, sine minus theta is coming in which quadrant? Sine minus theta is coming in fourth quadrant. So in fourth quadrant, sine is negative. The formula is sine minus theta will be minus sine theta. Look at sine minus theta equal to minus sine theta. So sine minus theta gonna be minus sine theta. So this will be same cos c minus cos d, and 2 sine c plus d by 2. Sine minus theta will be minus sine theta. So theta is d minus c by 2. Sine minus theta will be minus sine theta. Both minus will cancel. So remaining answer is with you 2 sine c plus d by 2 sine d minus c by 2. So this is the fourth and very important formula. Again you have seen. Look at how to remember the formulas. Last formula is strange. Why is this called strange formula? Because if you'll see all the formula, c plus d by 2, c minus d by 2, c plus d by 2, c minus d by 2, c plus d by 2, c minus d by 2, but it is c plus d by 2, d minus c by 2. So fourth formula is strange. Here also fourth formula was strange. Now because of that it is like that. So student, you have to remember the formula by the sequence. This time you will remember the formula with the same sequence. Sin c plus sin d, sin c minus sin d, cos c plus cos d. This is cos c plus cos d, and this is cos c minus cos d. So if you don't remember the formulas, it is definitely will be difficult to make the question of the trigonometry. Even in class 12th also you will be helpless when you will not remembering all the formulas, because in calculus portion even limit, differentiation, integration all depend on this formula. So you have to keep remember the formulas. We don't have any other else way. Okay, so these are the formulas which I wanted to discuss with you. More and more formulas still remaining, but you have to wait for that. So student, now let me rub the formulas. You have seen till now 12 formula from my side, 4 and these 4, and 10a plus b, 10a minus b, meaning total 14 formulas you have seen from my side. Now students, I think now from tomorrow I can tell you new formulas, but you just look after them, because it's very important, and try to go through the formulas from where I got the formulas, and make a question from your side from the book. Like you can make the question like find the value of sine 75 degree, or something like tan 75 degree, or something like cos of 15 degree. So this kind of questions you can make from your side. So okay, let's look. We'll see more formulas tomorrow. Thank you.